Okay, let's take a look at the first menu item here. Cheese Tortellini in tomato sauce. There we go. So opening up this one, we'll find the main course. We also get a little packet of Tabasco. Older MREs actually used to come with those itty bitty Tabasco bottles that were like this big, but now they've started finally putting them in soft packs. M&Ms. Not every MRE comes with candy, so it's always a nice surprise when there's candy in one. Here's the accessory packet. Get into that in a second. Here's some grape-flavored electrolyte beverage powder. This is basically Powerade in a powder form. Some chocolate pudding dessert powder. Something I pay attention to all of these things is looking for trans fat, and there is trans fat in this one. Trans fat has been a necessary evil of these things for a long time, but anything newer, like if I had an MRE that was packaged in like 2018, they've gotten a lot better, so that it's very rare to find trans fat in a more recently packaged MRE. But this one is not new enough, so still going to find lots of trans fat items in here, which I'm probably not going to eat. Nice little packet of peanut butter here. And of course that's trans fat free. The ubiquitous MRE spoon. The hot beverage bag. The flameless heater. And some crackers. And these crackers are trans fat free. Nice. And then here is the sleeve for the main course. Goes in here like this, and then you can see that this is got no trans fat as well as all the other ingredients going on here. The other side, they have information about reaching your top performance. So the way these work, you can read the directions here, but basically all you gotta do is rip it open on the top. And here's the heater itself. Slide the ration in there with it. Along with anything else you might want to heat up, like maybe your hot beverage bag if you wanted to heat up some water. But then all you do is put a little water in here. Something about like that. And get that chemical in that pouch activated from the water, and it will start heating up eventually. And then you're also going to want to slide this into here again so that this helps hold in the heat so it works better. And as the steam comes off of that, you get this nice sort of chemical-y smell. Some people can't stand the smell. I personally don't really mind it very much. In case any of that water I poured in here overboils, I'm just going to throw it in my sink. But so while that's doing its thing, we can look at some of these other things. Here's the crackers. These are always vacuum sealed really well, so that you can usually get a hiss when you crack it open. These crackers are almost always really difficult to control. Bits of cracker everywhere. And then they just are already falling apart. And then if you try to break it into a half, let's see if I can do it. Oh, okay. That's about the cleanest break I've ever had. There. Whoops. Didn't mean to break it there. Come on, break it right in the middle. Okay. Try to open up this peanut butter. And have peanut butter and crackers. They're not the best crackers. They're pretty bland. They're a little bit tougher than saltines. And they also don't have any salt on them. Older MREs from, I don't know when, maybe the 80s. They had salt on those, I heard. But no means is it a bad tasting cracker. It's just bland. The peanut butter, though, Peanut butter tastes like peanut butter, so the peanut butter is really good. That's about all the peanut butter there is here. So let's take a look at this accessory packet. Okay, so here's the gum. Because this comes in a red wrapper, I know that this one is cinnamon. It comes with some instant coffee, and this looks like a commercial brand, but I've never seen this brand in stores. And I can't tell if this is freeze-dried or spray-dried or what kind of coffee this is. Just to give you a point of reference, sometimes it'll come with type 3 coffee that looks like this. This is freeze-dried, obviously. And then there's also another one that looks like this that's called type 2, and that is a spray-dried instant coffee. Some people prefer one type of instant over another, but I think it all tastes the same pretty much. It also comes with some non-dairy dry coffee creamer, and some packet of salt, sugar, moist towelettes, a book of matches, which I never really understand why they do that, and your napkins. A lot of people call this toilet paper, but I think it's napkins. Or toilet paper, whatever you need, of course. Let's get a whole bunch of them. This chocolate pudding is probably just like a lot of any other instant chocolate pudding that you've seen before. So I'll be skipping this, and I'll also be skipping this electrolyte powder. It's just basically a big old packet of sugar. But all you would do is open this up, and you can pour water directly in this bag and drink from the bag. And if you were to use this, then you would do kind of the same thing. You'd be able to mix it up and then eat it with your spoon, of course. Let's see how this has been coming along. Oh yeah, that's nice and hot. Not overly hot, just hot enough. You can tear it open across the top here with a notch. Alright, nice. Looks like I spilled a little bit. And that tastes like a can of beef ravioli. Yeah, it probably actually, I think it tastes better than beef ravioli. A little bit less of a sodium flavor to it. You can taste the, you can tell that there's some filling inside of these little tortellinis. And there's obviously some nice seasoning in there. You know, we got a packet of Tabasco. Let's try it with a little Tabasco on there. The Tabasco gives it a really nice kick. Now that is a morale-boosting, delicious meal, in my opinion. We got some leftover crackers, so let's try to use that up with the cheese tortellini. I think I got it all there. Now we can freshen up with the moist towelette. Let's take another quick look at these M&Ms. See how well they fared in there for the last few years. So according to this, it says they were best by February of 2016. But, you know, they're probably just fine. Oh yeah, look at that. Those M&Ms are perfect. Okay, I'll try one. Yeah, that tastes just like what you'd expect. Those are M&Ms through and through. Let's try this gum here. Gum in the chiclet form like this has been in MREs for ages. All the way back to when you could buy chiclets in the gas station in a little 2-pack like this for 5 cents. Not a lot of snap on the outer shell. Xylitol is typically in chiclet style gum like this nowadays. But typically xylitol gum in chiclet form will have a lot more snap to it, so maybe there is no xylitol and it's just all artificial sweetener. Some other really cool candy I've found in MREs has been a pack of Twizzler nibs. That was pretty cool. I also have got these sour Skittles one time, and these did not fare as well. You can see it got a little messed up, but the flavor is still all there, of course. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this look at a military MRE, and I'll see you next time when we will be doing Menu 14, Ratatouille, mixed vegetables, and penne. I think this is one of the very few vegetarian dishes. But every MRE is always a surprise, so, because you never know if you're going to be getting candy, or if you're going to be getting Tabasco, or even, I couldn't believe it when I found it, but at an MRE a long time ago, I've got these caffeinated mints, and I was just so cool, I had to keep the package. Never seen that before. Out of probably 4 of these cases of MREs I've already eaten, I've only gotten this one time. So there are some rare to find things in here, so it should be interesting to see what we find as we go through this case. But I'll see you next time.